Hi everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. I'm going to take you on a little tour of what's going on the New York Central Miller Place subdivision, part 3. Let's take a look. Okay everybody, one of the first things you'll notice is that I've got all the skyboard painted, put some clouds on it. I don't have any backgrounds, buildings and so forth on there yet, but I hope to get to that soon. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer here. I used a stippling effect with a sock, actually, and then I tried to darken the bottoms of the clouds with an airbrush. I'm not real happy with the airbrush work. I may go back and stipple some more white on there after a while, or the scenic material might cover that. The second thing you'll notice is that I have all the cork down and all of the track down. I'm going to try and get an overall view, kind of just pan around with an overall view here. All the track, with the exception of one piece back there, is now laid and all soldered in and all works. If I come down here and walk in here a little bit and swing around, you'll see that that tunnel portal right there is going to stay there. That'll all be painted black inside, and then it'll have a hillside on either side of it that will blend into the scenery coming down this way. Possibly some trees and things. I'm not exactly sure what, but the track will appear to disappear into the tunnel portal. Now, if I swing back this way, I can show you right here this turnout, and you can see the coal truck and the tractor there. And right here where the Zephyr is sitting, as well as my plan, you'll see the cork goes through there and is just kind of laying over there. That's because I don't know exactly how that track's going to go, because that's going to be a household coal facility. It'll go up an incline there, and then there will be a coal bin about where the yard is on the map there. So I don't know exactly where that's going to go until I get some of the structures in here. But that's what will be there, and like I say, the rest of the track is all down except for that. This is a Campbell Quincy engine house that I've been working on. It's definitely not completed yet. I just stuck it here to see how it was going to fit in the area, and it seems to fit real well. One of the recent purchases I've gotten for the layout is this Trix caboose here. I was extremely happy to find it. Not extremely happy to pay what I did for it, but I was extremely happy to find it. It's pretty hard to find New York Central cabooses in HO, I find, at least nice ones. And you can see how the engine house is going to work here, and then a little fueling area will be probably right here on the edge and so forth. And then as I come around this way, just on the other side of the track here will probably be the sanding facility, which I also have a Campbell kit for. And you'll see the beginning of the yard lead there. This turnout that I added to the plan that's not on the diagram that I have there is strictly a small yard track for the caboose, because I had to have some kind of way to get the caboose without going to the runaround on the correct end of the train once the train is made up. So this will just house the caboose. Right now I just have a little track pin sticking up there to keep the thing from running off the track. You'll notice that I've accumulated a few cars. Another thing I might add about the cars, as a matter of fact, is this is a Proto 2000 tank car, riveted tank car. I had forgotten, I made one of these many years ago, and I had forgotten how many gazillion parts there are to that car. It took me about 2 hours to get that thing together, and you would never dream it looking at the box. Anyways, you can see how this tunnel portal, basically what happens here, and let me back up a little bit, pardon the camera shake, but you'll see that this yard track kind of goes in curves. It's not actually a yard track. This will be the mainline track, kind of curves on the outside of the yard, and it also will disappear into that tunnel over there. And you notice that that wall is out from, the retaining wall is out from the wall a little bit there, And there'll be foliage and stuff on the top of that, or some building tops or something on the backside, or trees or something. I'm not sure. And then probably a little bit of a rock face that comes down on at a slope here, with then some country type scenery here. And as I come around here, it'll start to get a little more full of buildings or housing possibly. I'm not sure what the structure will be back here. I'm thinking maybe a milk plant or a milk distribution center. Some industrial buildings behind there. I have a Walthers structure that'll go back here, a Walthers backdrop structure that has a archway where the cars actually go into it. I'm sure you're familiar with the kit. But it's going to go back here in this corner. And probably be a beer distributor or something of that nature. I'm not real sure. I don't have really any definite plans as to what the structures will be. There will also be some backdrop structure along that straight piece of track there, where the coal truck and tractor are sitting now. Will be some kind of very thin structure. And then I'm thinking this front edge right here, I may actually put water here and a waterfront. I may drop this maybe 2 or 3 inches and actually put some kind of a dock there, at least have some water and some birds and things here. There'll be a team track or possibly a dock track a dock unloading ramp right in here. On the other side there may be some kind of a little kind of a depot type station, not really a depot, but like a little small freight house. And then some other type of triangular, obviously have to be modified, triangular building that goes on this track over here. But that's pretty much the plan for now, and you can see what I've got done. We'll take one more look at one other thing that I have gotten done as well. Oh, I wanted to add too that I have put all my sleeper ties in, and all the track is soldered. I think I mentioned that before. The other thing I have done, we'll go down here. I've gotten all my tortoise machines in, and I don't have them wired up yet, of course, but they are all in place. So that's another thing that I've gotten done lately. This black foam project board here, it'll be cut up, and what I do is I mount my Instant Horizon buildings to it, and it steps them out from the wall about 1/8 of an inch or so that it gives them a little bit of depth when I get them added to the backdrop scenery here. I have all the Instant Horizons that I'm going to use up here. This is just a collection of all my boxes and junk up here, but nevertheless, they're up there. And this is a photograph of the Walthers building that I will use in that back corner back there. It'll be modified somewhat from that state. I don't want it to really look like that, but anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Well, folks, that's about it for this installment, part 3. Hope to get a little bit more done in the future, but I'll keep you posted, and thanks for watching today.